Hey, what's up everybody, it's Chronofahx, your time-traveling Kitsune, and welcome back to more Okami HD. Hope you're all having a good day, and if not, I hope I can make it just a little bit better. So, and Ayo, how you doing, dude? So, I'm back here at Kamiki Village. Last time we did make it to Agata Forest, but I kind of wanted to make a quick stop at Kamiki real quick, because there's a couple things I want to take care of. First off, I can platform correctly. I see that chest up there and I want to get it because there's something good in that. Here, let me try. I can't even platform against that. Come on. Let me get this chest. I want it. I know you can platform up there using these rocks. I don't know how. I did it before. I did it off screen. I just wanted to open the chest on stream. Wow, it's taking so long that the sun is already setting. And that's just sad. Yes! That is a straight B. There's actually several that I missed here in Kamiki. And that is at least one of them. In fact, let me check to see how many I have left in Kamiki. To this third one, I won't be able to get until much later, so that's fine. All right, so did that. And next, I actually want to head back to kind of near the Moon Cave because remember that wanted poster thing, the like wanted monsters that I got? Off stream, I did fight all of the monsters that I needed to. Again, it took a while. Like, it took me, I think, an hour to just find all the demon scrolls where they were at, so just gonna run over, jump, leave me alone, demon scroll. I do not feel like fighting right now. At least nothing that weak. There will be a lot of fighting this episode, trust me. Alright, run down to the priest to turn in my wanted list. Ah, it's you, Wolf. What are you doing back here? I don't believe it. Every single one of the wanted monsters' names is crossed out. Come to think of it, I haven't sensed any of them recently. But who on earth could have managed this? It's absolutely wonderful. I want you to give this to whoever it was, Wolf. Understand? Obtain gold dust. That is a very special item. It allows you to basically power up any weapon in the entire game. And don't worry, there's enough gold dust for every single weapon to get an upgrade, so you can use them however you wish. So I'm going to use it on the Devout Beast since that's what's my main. And you can tell it's powered up by having that little gold ring kind of pulse on the weapon icon. Excuse me. I had like a carbonated drink for lunch, so I'm still getting some of the burps out. Nighttime once more, but that's fine. I'm just gonna keep on running up and I'm gonna go to Agata. So, leap, and once again, gonna use my tactic of just swimming until I'm just at the edge of my health. Then, water lily. Makes it go by a lot faster. All right. Circle up and off we go. Let it load. There we go. And also, hey, it's that sleepy bear from Naki's little cave. Hey, that's animal abuse. I cast Fireball. Isn't it the bear that was sleeping back in Hana Valley? Man, he's still sleeping? Let's call him Sleepy. Newly dubbed Sleepy. That's one happy bear. Seems like he really likes spheres. Can't really do anything with him right now, so let's just keep on moving. Oh, there's clearly a chest underneath there, but I can't deal with leaves. Soon, though. Soon. Oh. Yeah, and I don't feel like fighting the green imp or the yellow imp, so just leap through that and... Ooh, hello, Jess. You have Dragonfly Bead. More treasure. And I'd like to leap up, please. Alright, avoid the dead fish and the red imp. And let me go into this cave real quick, see what's in here. See, 3 chests that we can't really do anything with. There's an origin mirror and some kind of building. I think I know what this is, though. Yes. Madam Fawn. You've come, White Wolf, and you look troubled. You may call me Madam Fawn. I read bones to see the future. I knew you'd come. I saw it in a vision. It looks like the world outside is in great chaos. This is not to say it was not predestined to happen. However, this year is special. This is the 100th year since Nagi and Shiranui adventure. You saw the enormous cursed area on your way here, did you not? Land rendered barren, all who approach tainted by darkness. Only one creature possesses the power to control this. Orochi. Even so, the rate at which it spreads. Incredible. The curse can only be lifted by restoring the guardian saplings. I can see the curse has been lifted. It appears that some brave soul has stood up to Orochi. That's enough idle talk for now. I'm trying to run a business here. Like I told you, I am a fortune teller. The bones reveal all. She is basically your hidden system. She's your method of figuring out what to do next if you ever get lost or if you're confused about where to go. And there's a stray bead inside her house. But that's the more important thing. Ring the gong and you get some money as well as some ink. There we go. Okay, I can still get out. Okay, next stop I want to make is back at that, like, Demon Fang cellar, as well as one of the regular shopkeeps. Because there's a few side things that I wanted to take care of before we actually continue with the main story. At the regular merchant here, he sells gold dust. But he only carries, I think, maximum of 2? Yeah, he only carries 2 of these. They like to spread out the gold dust that is available. So you don't just buy it all in one go. But yeah. So I'm going to use one of the gold dust to upgrade Divine Retribution. And then the last one can just sit idle until I can get another weapon. And last up, Kiba. Because I want to buy some stuff with demon fangs. Specifically the gold lucky cat and the peace bell. Okay, equipment, and gotta equip that and that. Okay, so that should have me all set up for a little bit in terms of equipment. And looks like there is a demon gate over there, so I might as well take care of that. And oh, these things. These are little like plants that kind of double as a treasure chest. Use bloom on them and they spit out stuff, including an infinity stone. Makes it so that you temporarily have infinite ink. There's only like a couple of instances where I use the infinity stones, but it's still pretty useful. Alright, this first demon gate is gonna have some dead fish. So power slash both of them. And let's kind of whip our way in and take out their health. Okay, power slash you, you're down. All right, yellow imp is next. Once again, I need to wait until he starts to emerge. And then get behind him. And it took too long. I think I could have one-cycled it, now that I have powered up the Vout beads, but... And... there we go. Anything else? That's it? Okay. And get some praise as well as revealed a bunch of monkeys. So I'll go ahead and give you some fish. $116 praise. How much more do I need for next? 250. Okay. All right, that's enough fooling around. Let's actually do some story stuff. And for that, we need to go over and talk to this kid. Oh, poor Ube. Wonder if he's okay. Oh, hello there, doggy. You all alone too? I'm Kokari. Pleased to meet you. Boy of the forest, Kokari. What? This is my fishing pole. Actually, there is no fishing line or hook on it right now. But there's a reason for that. My dog Ume and I were exploring a secret place the other day. An ancient building known as the Sutsa Ruins. We'd never been able to get into the ruins until we found a key deep in the forest. But when we went in, we heard a horrible roar from deep within. I didn't waste any time getting out of there. I locked the entrance to the ruins and hightailed it home. I thought Ume had followed me, but he was nowhere to be found. I bet he's trapped back at those ruins. He must be crying, all scared and alone. If you know where he is, then why don't you go rescue him? This is no time to be fishing. Yes, well, there's a reason for that. You see, on my way home from the ruins, I fell near the water's edge, and in went the key. I've tried my hardest to fish it back out, but I've lost all my line and hooks. All I have now is this pole. I tried my hardest to fish out the key to the ruins, but I've lost all my line and hooks. All I have now is this pole. Ouch! Now cut that out! There's nothing I hate more than a crybaby. You are the one who left your dog at those dangerous ruins. So you gotta do whatever it takes to get the key and go help him. But... Listen here, kid. Fishing's all about attitude. Attitude! There's nothing you can't catch with the right attitude. Fish, babes, or whatever. It all can be yours. Go ahead. Act like you're having fun. We'll watch. So yeah, there is a fishing minigame here in Okami. Like, this murky water shit gives me the creeps. People call it the deep abyss because they can't see the bottom. But that's not why these waters are famous. Legend has it a humongous fish swallowed the moon reflected on the surface of the water. No one knows if the legend is true, but to this day, the moon never rises here in Nagata Forest. Give the fairy tales a rest, will ya, kid? They're so gloomy. Think more positive. Have fun. Fun. Okay, Ami, let's use that celestial brush of yours to help him out. There should be some fishing line on this pole, but there's not. Well, just make some by drawing a line from the pole to a fish. So yeah. Okay, we're back. Okay. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So you kind of fighting against the fish without wearing out all of your energy. And then once you reeled it in, press B and then power slash the fish. Got a crawfish. Again, I don't know why my OBS is constantly disconnecting all the freaking time. It's kind of annoying at this point. And this time we got a Gobi. And finally... Whoa, did I actually get a bite? Okay, don't go into the red, just stay like there. Caught the giant salmon. Generally, when it comes to fishing that's required for the story, you usually need to just do 3 rounds of fishing, and then you'll get what you need. But you can do fishing on the side and just catch fish both for, I think, an animal tome or like some kind of fishing tome, and you can sell the fish. Oh, that's a big one. Hmm? Hey! That's the ruins key. It pops right out of the mouth of that big old fish. Now I can go save Ume over at the ruins. I'm gonna go all the way in this time. No running away from me now. I'll be taking that, thank you. Hey, give that back! Good move, Mommy. We can't have the kid getting hurt on your watch. Well, what are you waiting for? We got a lost dog to find in Suits of Ruins. Again, I don't know what it is about... Hey, don't be taking... Okay, I need to get away from him. There we go. Alright, for these, I like to use bloom on this little patch of like purple ground. That's usually how I like to bloom. And you get a bunch of rabbits. Let's see, you get herbs. And how much praise am I gonna get out of this? 4 praise? Okay. Not a whole lot, but enough. Crack in the wall. My Zelda instincts are telling me bomb it. Okay. Draw a line and... something we can't do anything with until much later. Oh. I see it poking out of the ground. Yeah, slightly off. There it is. Ooh, straight beat. Nice. Where did the key go? Did I drop it somewhere? Crap, I might have dropped it somewhere. Let me go back to where that kid was so I can get the key back. Hit it. Hit the kid. My key. Yeah, strangely enough, you can still drop keys. It's kind of weird. As long as it's something you can carry in your mouth, at least. And, oh hey, it's Susano! Huh? Not you again, Fido. Why must you always dog my footsteps? I'm busy practicing a new secret technique. You see, a terrible monster lurks in Taka Pass beyond this forest. It goes by the name Crimson something or other. And it's rumored to have 100 followers. What do you mean Crimson something or other? The name slipped my mind, that's all. Anyway, I must rid Taka Pass of that terrible monster before it harms anyone else. But first I must practice my ultimate secret technique. Then again, the bridge to Taka Pass is out, so why rush? But have no fear, once I master that technique, I shall venture forth to slay the beast, even if I have to swim through those turbid waters. No, leave me be, you cur. I have some serious training to do. Always a pleasure. Yeah, right over here, and... that opens the way to Vtube Ruins. At first, that chest is bothering me. I need to open it. Well, let's go look for that kid's dog. I'm actually hoping we might find something more. Nobody's entered these ruins for ages, right? Just think about it. There could be a fabulous treasure hoard hidden in there. But enough talk. Let's start looking. Enhancing weapons. It's going to talk about gold dust. And there's a bunch of deer here. And a feed and... about 8 praise. That's not bad. I'll... yeah, I'll quickly deal with the devil game. Why not? Alright, so 2 red imps. Yeah, basically just one cycled. My weapon is strong enough to be able to do that now. And... slash, because I still need Demon Fangs. If you thought that that guy is going to be the only Demon Fang seller, yeah, there's going to be more, and a lot of the better items are going to be way more expensive than the ones we already got. All right, so going to shift around the camera a little bit. You can still move the camera even in ink time. Okay. Hop over, and I think I can still... yes! Any more? Nope, okay. Get about 15 praise for that. Nice. And some birds, seeds. Little sparrows. And despite it, obviously, there's being a treasure chest here, can't do anything. It's too hard for our little paws. So let's just go in. And welcome to the first full dungeon of Okami, Vtube Ruins. That's a pretty oddly shaped statue. Look at all that moss. Must have been here for ages. And what's up with that weird water? I don't think you want to go jumping in there for a ball. How about drawing some lily pads so we can check it out? That's a negative. Can't do anything with that. Okay, enhancing divinity. I think that's going to talk about godhood, I want to say. Praise is earned by restoring nature and feeding animals. Oh, it's talking about the whole, like, kind of EXP type thing with praise. Okay, bloom and get a traveler's charm. And there's a couple of these more aggressive trees, so... Hey, I'm pretty sure I slashed that. I'll admit, sometimes the Divine Brush can act a little wonky, so... That is something you're gonna have to kind of get used to. I mean, I think a good tip that I have when it comes to using the Divine Brush is don't draw anywhere on Ami unless you're required to. Because Ami surprisingly kind of gets in the way of the Divine Brush. Like if you're using Bloom on anything, if Ami is in the way of that circle, it's not going to work. Alright, so there's another one of those evil trees, so hopefully I can get this guy to throw... Yes! Circle up, and... Can I make it? Thank you. Yes, see, Ami was in the middle of that circle, so it didn't work. Alright, anything else? Nope, okay. Then let's keep moving. If I am not mistaken, I think I'm going to be encountering an enemy here pretty quick. Or maybe not. I don't know, this seems like the perfect place to have like a forced enemy encounter. Alright, hop up, and I think I can go back a little bit. Yeah, I can. Okay. So I'm gonna hop, and go backwards a little bit because there might be... Yeah, there's a clover back here. Always check around corners in the dungeons, because there's not gonna be like as much a map to point out different treasure chests or anything like that. So check everywhere, especially considering there are going to be stray beads inside each dungeon. So hop down and continue on. Let's see, is there anything of note around here? No, okay. So lily pad and... Almost didn't make it up. Thank goodness for that wall jump mechanic. Okay. Go ahead and bloom that and get a Sealfist Sake. Definitely gonna want that. And what's up with this round stone? It's much heavier than it looks. Doesn't look like it'll budge no matter how hard you push or pull it. But we'll have to remember that for a bit. But we got a new enemy, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what it's called. But fighting it is pretty simple, and I do remember it. Just attack it for a bit, and until it's like stunned. Okay, now look for a chance to use your celestial brush. Still, this thing's gotta be a tough bud. Wonder if you can open its bud before you attacked it. Use bloom on it, and then attack its core. Almost one-cycled it. Almost one-cycled it. Okay, I think I can knock this back and bloom. And I think the floral finisher on this thing is bloom. Yes! Did poorly on time. Defeating that enemy makes this ball now movable. And don't worry, not most of the puzzles in this game are going to be ball pushing. Just some of it. Plus, at least the ball pushing puzzles actually do get a little bit more clever as time goes by. And will you get in the hole? It's your home. Don't you want to go home? And we got these statues, which, if I am not mistaken... Yep, they're all breakable. Okay, come in here and... more forced encounters. And once again, I need to kind of hit these guys until they're nice and stunned. And then I need to bloom. And please let me one cycle this thing. Please let me one cycle this thing. Yes! And hopefully I'll be able to one cycle this one. Please. Yes! Nice! And we get a log with some mushrooms on it. Wow, get a load of the size of these mushrooms. Kind of feel sorry for him, though. So gloomy here. I bet a little sunshine is all it would take to perk him up. Can it give me the camera angle, please? No? Okay, in that case, I'll just run over this way. Power slash that. And... get me a treasure. A vengeance slip. Nice. There it is. There's the angle I wanted. Wow, that is some strong sunlight to grow those mushrooms like that. Now hop on up here. And can't go that way to get to that clover, unless it's probably through here. No. It's fine. If I miss a clover or two, it's fine. Over the bridge and... okay, got an ominous corridor that's giving me Wind Waker vibes, like from Forsaken Fortress. Ami, hold on a sec. My nose felt all itchy since those huge mushrooms back there. Dang it! Thanks a lot, Isoon. Get over here and... hey, this door has some sort of weird lock on it. It's no ordinary lock. I sense strong evil at work here. This thing is known as a lockjaw. I love the pun. But yes, that is basically just a lock and we need to get some kind of key to open it. So if we hop down here... and... okay, here's a mechanic I actually don't like in this game. Gah! I am Blockhead. I guard this place so that all shall pass. Make that none shall pass. Do you really think you can penetrate my airtight defense? Ha! Impossible. Nothing can harm this body of mine. Of course, there are those weak points of mine. A clean blow there would slay me in an instant. But I wouldn't be foolish enough to expose such a weakness. Now, be on your way. None shall pass. You're wasting your time. You shall never penetrate. skip all that. So this is Blockhead. First of all, I do love the pun. But second, you're supposed to tackle it and hit those 2 points exactly in that order. It's a memory game. And while this first instance of it isn't bad, in fact, all the ones that are related to the story aren't bad, ones for side quests are downright evil. Making you remember, like, I think 7 at one time, and it's very ultra specific about where you're supposed to hit it. Okay, pass through here, and we've actually gone full circle. This is back at the entrance of the place. Oh! Thought I could jump that. And did I lose? Yeah, I lost a little health. But, hey, at least this gives me an opportunity to show that if you ever need healing, stop at an origin mirror. It instantly fills up both your health and your ink pots. So, good to know. Good thing to note. Okay, and pick up the key. And let's go up. Also, nice little detail about the key. It's supposed to be like an exercising arrow. I don't know. Thought it was kind of cool. Right. Carefully climb up these logs. And oh yeah, Lockjaw, you better be nervous. Because stab you right in the eye and twist it. The way you defeat that enemy is so freaking gross to me. Anytime anything gets near an eyeball, like whenever I see like anything come near an eyeball, I instantly get super uncomfortable. That's just one of those things that just really just gets me squeamish. I'm usually not that squeamish a person, but that's just one of those things that always gets me. Get an Exorcism Slip S that does slight damage to all enemies in an AoE. Smack all of that. Some ink pots and money. We got a blue demon scroll. I think that will have higher tiered enemies, but because I have the clear bell, it's gonna avoid me. Or was it the clear bell, or was it the peace bell? Peace bell. Guess I mistook it for the one from Pokemon. Right, and also for this, I actually want to show off something. So normally I press Y to activate the Celestial Brush. If I press X, I create a much wider spread of ink. This is especially useful for rejuvenation. Though it will consume ink much faster. Okay, get up here and there's a little spot for a clover. In fact, I think this is actually back in the mushroom room? No, this is back in the main room. Never mind. So come over this way and nothing. Okay. Hey, go down here and there's another origin mirror. And hopefully this is still the right way to go. Yeah. Looks like we can't get through until we clear 3 devil gates. So let's go ahead and take care of them. What's the first round? 2 green imps should not be a problem. Oh, and a dead fish. Alright. Just gonna give that dead fish a couple good whacks and then cut him down. Just a few more. No, get off of me! Get off of me! I was hoping to defeat it and then hopefully do a power slash to get some demon fangs out of it, but that didn't end up happening. Okay, next up are 2 green imps and a yellow imp. Okay. Slash and... Come on. Go. You, I'm gonna power slash you out. And... Demon Fang. Alright, 2 for 3 on perfect bonuses. Alright, 2 red imps and one of those, like, plant enemy things that I still don't remember what their name is. I should really check the bestiary for that. Okay. Come on. Come on. Perfect. Okay. Bloom and I know you can one-cycle this on me. I know you can one-cycle this. Go. Okay. Bloom it for a Demon Fang. 3 for 3. Get 15 praise. Only 40 more, and then I get another upgrade to my ink pots. More mushrooms. Sunlight. And that leads even further in. Oh, so that poison is actually vomit. And that makes sense. How did I miss that? How did I miss that last jump? Okay, I think I could get both of them. Yeah, I can get both of them at once. Okay, lacquerware set, that's more stuff. That's more selling fodder. And then a holy bone, which is health recovery. Hop, hop. Okay, let's go. And we get over here, and I think I can take them all out with just one power slash. Yes! The poison has been cleared. Plus 20 praise. And if I'm not mistaken, looks like the poison that was polluting this water has completely cleared up. Now it looks like a great place for a swim. There's even a waterfall. I've had it be loads of fun to go straight down it. What I meant was a playful dog like Ume might do that. I haven't forgotten what we're looking for. Have you? Of course. I haven't given up on hunting down some treasure either. No? Huh, okay, I guess that's a little later then. Hit the big obvious treasure chest. There we go. A Suits and Ruin map. And no, it doesn't work like a Zelda map where it also tells you where all the treasure is. It just fills out the entirety of the map, so you know what rooms there are left. Right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this waterfall out into the main room, because I don't think there's anything else that I can do right here. Okay, lily pad. And I think now with the water cleared up, I think I can go and confront that one tree that gave me issues earlier. Unless clearing up that water somehow altered it. Yeah, it did. Clearing up the water actually cost me about like 3 praise. It's fine. Honestly, there's more than enough praise to fully upgrade everything. Like, I'm talking, it will be in the hundreds of extra praise left over after you fully upgrade everything. So, couple of praise isn't gonna hurt me at all. Okay, exorcism, slip S, and now we can go into the central part of the dungeon. All right, in we go. All right, and for this room, we just need to do a couple of just simple blooms. All right, wait for the green smoke to appear, then start drawing. I drew on the skull. That's usually the solution. There it is. Okay, some nice water features. It's very pretty, honestly. Now you get a praise from the tree. You just failed to get the clover. Okay. Okay, get 10 praise, which means 255. Nice. Alright, that makes 7 ink pots now. Alright, last bit of bloom, and I think it's telling me that I just basically need to bloom twice. I think that's what it's trying to do. Yep. Another 10 praise. And that fully restores this room. Which means now... Yes! Hey, look, that light. There's a constellation here, too? Dot. Dot. Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. I, Tsutagami, the last in the triumvirate. What the heck is that word? I have never seen that word before, other than outside of Okami. Of the Hanagami Flora gods, have humbly awaited your glorious return for 100 years. May the fresh spring growth bloom from your snow-white form. Bring new life to the land that suffers under evil. That was Tsutagami, the third and final god of Flora. He's the god that can make vines do his bidding. One folktale tells how Tsutagami used that power to tie vines to his body so he can fly through the air. Hey, that's a Konohana blossom, the flower of the gods over there. Try making a vine sprout right out of it. We basically have a hook shot now. Perfect. Wow, it sure is handy to have a god around. You can draw vines when the Konohana blossom is open. Let's look around and see if there's any others that are blooming. And yes, you can indeed combo them as you wish. Alright, and heck, that's actually another reason why I like having multiple ink pots at this point in time. That way, because it's easily combo into different brush techniques whenever I need to. Alright, and actually, there is one thing that I want to quickly talk about real quick. So, last time I said that the brush gods were based off of the 13 animals of the Chinese zodiac, and somebody said there's only 12, and so I decided to look into it a bit more, and I found out we were both right about that. Because, okay, there are officially 12 animals of the Chinese zodiac, but there are myths and legends about how, with the creation of the zodiac animals, like how they came to be and how they were chosen. There's a story about how one of the Chinese zodiac animals, the mouse, actually tricked the cat into not being able to show up in time for a special banquet, which would determine who would be the 12 animals of the zodiac. And so because of that, some people say that the cat is the unofficial 13th member of the Chinese zodiac. And seeing how, minor spoilers, one of the brush gods is actually the cat, I think this game is running by that logic. Okay, so for this, we need to basically connect to the opposite and connect these blossoms to their opposite sides. Heard it was a race, not a banquet. It was a race to a banquet, basically, was what I got. Was what I kind of read. Ah, no, I did not mean to slash the vines. No. Dang it. All right, one more audit to it. There we go. Pull them opposite and it'll lift it up, allowing entrance into the top of this thing. If I could jump down, game surprisingly doesn't auto jump into holes, even though you might be required to. All this destructible stuff. I must break it all! So much stuff! Feels good to destroy all that and get a whole lot of money out of it. And really quickly, I'm going to save and actually create an entirely new save file for this. Because I think this is a good point in which to create a new save file for this. Talk about breakable stuff, Warframe. Get a holy bone. And Godhood tips. It's going to just tell us about how creating big combos will create like a shield. Let's see, there's some skulls here, which I think are breakable too. Yeah. And also, it looks like this fire is actually extinguishable. At least on the candles. Alright. You really gonna go in there? Really? Are you serious? I'm getting a real bad vibe here. What's beyond the store? You sure we're ready? Maybe we should go back outside. I'm ready. Alright then, let's go for it. Leave first, think later. Look, Okami. There's a golden gate. It'll store the memories of all you've done if you pass through it. That way, if you die, you can start over from that point. It's a free pass to continue with your game even if after you mess up. but it does have its limits. The stored memories will be wiped clean if you quit the game. If you use an origin mirror to save a game, your memories will be transferred there. Either way, passing through a golden gate or saving with an origin mirror will allow you to continue your adventure. Well, you might as well pass on through. So yeah, this is just basically a temporary save point. I think you know why this is a thing in just a second. To turn into Looney Tunes for a few seconds. Oh, I did not need to see that. Ow, nice going, Furball. I keep telling you not to space out like that. Oh, I don't need to see that camera angle either. Please, no. Hey, something moved. Whoa. Check out this big old flower. We just might have stumbled onto something here. Flowers like this are usually just packed with treasure. Isun, I wouldn't step on something that clearly has eyeballs. Hey, is that a dog down there? Sick dodge! Hey, let me go, wolf breath. I'm all covered with your slobber again. Check out that shadow. I see 8. Wait, it couldn't be. Are you the dog that's been sniffing about? I will not allow you to ruin my master's triumphant return. Sticking your nose where it does not belong will get you killed. Speak your last words, fool. Ami couldn't get less of a crap. How dare you? Dog is not usually on my menu, but I shall make you an exception. What are you talking about? I saw that dog you gobbled up. And besides, this ain't no dog. This here is a dog. Well now, the beast can speak. Very well then. I shall send you back to where you came from. This shall not hurt a bit. Stand still for a moment. The boss of Sutsa Ruins, the Spider Queen. For this first bit, run around a little bit. And then, see those hooks? Connect vines to it. Alright, connect. Alright, is it doing it? Yep, it's doing the thing. I'm gonna go up to it, and then you can attack it normally, but just to make things go faster, spam the heck out of Exorcism Slips, and then Power Slash. In fact, it's possible to actually one-cycle the Spider Queen. Most of the other bosses you can't really one-cycle, but this is one of them. See? Easy as pie. I just barely got to attack this thing. barely got to attack. I barely got to talk about it. And thus, Amaterasu was able to traverse the vine-covered ruins and defeat the devious Spider Queen lurking within. The ugly arachnid's body had been turned to a beautiful blossom, and a feeling of tranquility reigned throughout the ruins. Inside the hardy blossom was discovered a tiny and defenseless dog, presumably consumed by the fearsome queen. Just when everything had begun to settle down, snarling beast, a weapon long sealed away by the Spider Queen's magic, appeared before Amaterasu's eyes. The second reflector of Okami, Snarling Beast, is ours. Reflector marked with a beastly seal grants ink bullet power. Basically, if you just put little dots onto the screen, during combat, it'll actually do tiny amounts of damage. The Spider Queen was hiding a secret weapon. Tricky old bag. Maybe we'll get more weapons if we defeat some other monsters. Anyway, I can't wait to see what this one does. And also, most of the big bosses of Okami will drop weapons. They won't drop like extra health or anything like that. So keep that in mind. Look at that Ami. The dog's just sleeping. I wonder if this is Ume. You know, the dog that kid was looking for? Let's bring him back once he wakes up. But first, how about a good victory howl? Might even wake him up. What a surprise! I defeated that thing in like a minute. Heck, under a minute, honestly. Would you like to save the game? Yes, I would. Alright, and I'm gonna create another save file. I got 30 of these things. I have more than enough to just make as many copies as I want. Because I like to save just before a boss fight so I can practice just utterly demolishing them. As well as revisit them whenever I want to. Bad doggy, give me back my key. I gotta go save Ume quick. Huh? Ume, is that you? Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? It must have been so scary all alone. What's wrong, Ume? About your dog, kid. He was deep within the ruins and he didn't seem to want to leave. Really? How come, Ume? You mad at me for running away without you? You got it all wrong, kid. You only think you left your dog behind. Truth is, he decided to stay at the ruins himself. He did? But why? Maybe he was trying to set an example by showing you how anyone, even a dog, could have an adventure. Look at it this way. There's not much separating a boy from a man. They grow up before you know it, and accomplish great things. I see. So I guess you knew everything, Ume. Like how my dad told me to go fix the bridge destroyed by the storm. And how I tried to get out of it because I was scared of failing. But your fearless adventure has changed me. You've given me the courage to stop shirking responsibility. My dad's fishing pole. I lost that in the forest some time ago. Did you sniff it out in those ruins? All by yourself? Well, I'm gonna fix that bridge all by myself. Boy, is Dad gonna be surprised. Really quickly, I want to go back to Suits of Ruins, but before that... Gonna equip Snarling Beast, and also a nice little detail. Every time you change up weapons, the image of Amaterasu actually changes along with it. So you get different images of Ami with different weapons. Kind of neat. No, I want it as my main. And then tools, I'm going to go ahead and use a gold dust on Snarling Beast. Had it for only a few seconds, I already powered it up. Because if I am not mistaken, there should be... Yeah, it might be easier for me to do... Might be easier for me to jump into the air and vine my way up. Okay, good. It's still counting. Okay, that takes me back up to the top of this thing. What I want is, I think there's supposed to be a spot where I can get a straight bead, but it requires the vine ability. So I wanted to go and try and grab that real quick. So let me go this way, and I need to keep an eye out. Oh, hi, tree. I didn't see you there. All right, 13 praise. Nice. Let's see, where is it? I know it's somewhere around here. Because it's one of those things where you have to kind of go back to previous spot in order to find it. Okay, hop up and up. Up. Hey. I see it. All right. Which way should I go? I think I should go this way. All right. I think I need to bloom this. Yep, stray bead. Alright, so I need to go in here and... Suits of Ruins. There are 3 of them in this dungeon, okay. Okay, regular vase, incense burner, and lacquerware set. Fish tome. Again, I'm not kind of 100% everything, but... Okay, giant salmon. Animal tome. There was some deer. Bestiary, Bud Ogre. That's what those like plant-like monsters were. And then, of course, Spider Queen. Nesting in Suits of Ruins since ancient times, this arachnid is restless at the thought of Orochi's impending resurrection. Protected by a hard shell, this beast knows not the sting of pain. The watchful eyes on her back make attacks from the rear too risky. If there is some way to open the shell, the eyes could be attacked. That is her weak spot. Compiled by Isun. Alright, so... I think there's some more around here. I just need to be on the lookout. Maybe there's some way I can, like, hop across that, but... That maybe have to be a come back later kind of deal. And plus... Even if I don't get all of the straight beats, I at least have save files that do where I can at least show off the reward for it. Because again, I have 100% of this game before. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll just come back later to get any remaining Suits of Ruins stray beats, and then we'll just deal with that later. What? Unless, is there any that are like on the top of these? Nope, okay. Can let it load. There it is. And if I'm not mistaken, there were some like Konohana blossoms that were like up near the trees of this place. Yes, and I think even one of them. Unfortunately, you can't just vine it. You need to wait for the blossom to open up before you can use vine on it. It's one of those things. Okay, get the camera angle just right, and there we go. Plus me to a bullhorn. And let's see, are there any others? Yes, there are. And this takes me over to a stray bead. Okay, hop down and over here is Kokari's father, Karude. Hi there, Wolfie. I don't suppose you've seen my son. He seems he was out fishing at the deep abyss not long ago. He's nowhere to be seen now, though. I hope my son hasn't started building a bridge at the rapids. Maybe I worry too much. I should just butt out. Best thing I could do is leave him to his own devices. Okay, so run down this... Oh, wait, there are animals? Oh, it was a sparrow. Okay. It's like, I saw the feed indicator for a second. I'm like, wait, where are the animals? I don't know. The birds seem to want, especially sparrows, they really seem to blend into the background a little too well. Sometimes, and it's hard to, and it's easy to miss them. Hey! I lassoed the rope to the other side. Look. Hey, you there! Get that rope out of my way! Huh? Susano? What's going on? My new secret technique, importing barrel flying monkeys, was a flop. I ended up being washed downstream on this tree trunk. Here he comes! Hold on to that fishing pole, kid! No, wait, let go of it! No, you guys, I said, let go! Ami, use your social brush! Quick! So we have about 2 minutes to basically lasso this log into safety. But we need to look out for blossoms. Yes, I can get at least one. Also, time still goes on even in slush or brush mode, so be aware of that. Oh, saw for a brief second. Can I get... No, I missed that one. This one I can definitely get. Okay, that's one side done. Camera, if you could shift over. Oh. Got it. Oh. Okay, this camera. No, camera. Let it connect, please. There we go. Pull a Spider-Man 2. And we get a bridge. Phew. I thought we were goners. But it all worked out. Just look at that new bridge. Did I do that? Heh, that's right. It was all you, kid. I don't know what was eating you, but you'll never get anywhere in life running from adventure. You should thank your doggy for teaching you that. I couldn't have done it without you, Ume. Thanks. Hey, where'd Pops go? I'm sure it'd take more than that to kill the guy. He's bound to pop up somewhere again. Get 10 praise for that, and yeah, Ume is another dog that I can feed. $51. And let's continue on. Okay, Ink Bullet tips. It's just going to teach you about Ink Bullet, which, again, is only done with Snarly Beast. Okay, travel guide and Ink Bullets. Drawing dots on enemies with a weapon capable of Ink Bullet attack will transform ink into holy projectiles. Remember, the more dots you draw, the more ink is consumed. Taka Pass lies ahead. Great plains in the mountains. Let's prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. Well, let's get going, you big furball. Welcome to Taka Pass. So Taka Pass has been cursed too. I bet we'll find a withered guardian sapling around here. Run over here, and we can get some shops around here. Oh, what's gonna become of me now? That confounded cursed zone is causing all sorts of trouble. And my most precious tool of trade has gone missing too. Just don't know how I'm gonna make a living anymore. Okay, mischievous moles. Wonder what's become of Kusa Village now. It's up on Mount Kamiji, where the big windmill is. Also, are you okay? You're looking a little green there, buddy. Wonder what's become of Kusa Village. Some terrifying growls. The area's all cursed too. Can't even get to the city checkpoint. But now it's just stopped blowing altogether. Fresh fish from a god of horrors would fetch a fortune right now. Alright, what do you sell? You sell feed bags, all the usual stuff, plus exorcism slips M and L. And Holy Bone M's, which restore 10 units, but I only have 3 total, so the Holy Bone S is still pretty good on me. Right, fish. Great, giant salmon would sell for quite a lot, actually. So that's good to keep in mind. Okay, I'm gonna quickly save. And I need to go this way. Because the guardian sapling is just past this pathway, is down this pathway. And before I actually go down that way, even though I still haven't used this, I'm actually going to switch back to the devout beads. You'll see why in a sec. Hark, the call of the heavens, the earth, the sea. They summon me forth to defeat evil. Waka, the god's gift to man, is here. Bonjour. You again? Long time no see. Did you enjoy the little log adventure I prophesize? Yeah, that prophecy that he made at the end of the last encounter, that was foreshadowing that whole log ride thing. So, he technically is a good prophet. He is actually able to foretell all this stuff accurately. Why, you? Were you behind that near disaster? What? Of course not. I just had a fleeting glimpse of your future. You see, I have the power to see that, which is yet to come. Even if it were something you'd rather not know. The half-baked prophet's at it again. If you're so great, then how come you didn't predict Orochi's return? What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Excuse-moi, you say something, my little bouncing friend? That's it! By the way, I saw your battle with the spider lady. A rather clumsy attempt, I must— I beat that thing in under 30 seconds! You shut up, Waka! How could a washed-up old wolf like you possibly expect to save the world? Ridiculous. What? You were spying on our battle? And it never crossed your mind that you could help out? Enough talk. There's only one way to settle this. Just go for it. Round 2 against Waka, and it's not much different for the last one. Use some beads to keep your distance against him. Why am I facing the wrong way? And just rack up damage on him with the beads. Right, just barely dodged his projectile sword. Okay, now I can actually start taking damage now that my god is gone. Alright, I think from here, I think I can power slash him, yeah, and do good damage against him. Alright. Dodge his regular combo thing. And redirect the sword, and once again do good combo against him. Okay, these fights against Waka aren't anything too special, but they definitely keep you on your toes if you don't use the rosaries. Okay, dodge out of the way. I think one more combo, yeah, ought to do it. Probably gonna get a very poor score, but that's fine. Not bad, Matsuri. What do you mean, not bad? You're all out of breath. What do you want, anyway? Oh, I almost forgot. I had a question for you. Have you been to Lake Harami over on Shinsu Field yet? In the middle stands the Moon Cave, where Orochi's spirit was trapped. A barrier has blocked the entrance ever since Tsukuyomi was removed. That means Orochi must still be in there. I want to get through the barrier and enter the cave, but I'll need a serpent crystal in order to do that. You wouldn't happen to know where I could find it, would you? Why'd you have to pull out your sword just to ask that? And what do you want to visit Orochi's lair anyway? So then, you do not know? Tribbian. So that big windmill. At any rate, I shall have to find it myself. But before I bid you adieu, I have a prophecy for you. I foresee a doggone difficult quest. Au revoir, baby. Hey, Ami, let's try and beat Waka to that serpent crystal. I can't help feeling he's up to no good. Plus, we just might find a new celestial brush technique, too. Actually, not as bad as I thought it was going to be, honestly. So I'll run up here, and also, I will actually use Snarling Beast now. Now that the fight against Waka is done, I'll actually use the new weapon I got. break those. Get that, and can't do anything about that treasure chest for now, so I'll have to wait. Along with that treasure chest there. So can't do anything about that that rock. Let's see, nothing around here. There's the guardian sapling that we need to restore its power to. Bloom the tree so I can get my measly 1 praise. Make that 2 praise. Got ourselves a bridge. And here we go. Get 30 praise for all of that. And now Taka Pass is back to normal. Without the curse zone, it'll be easier to find brush techniques. First, that really big windmill has really piqued my interest. Didn't I have Big Prophet mumble something about it? Ah, whatever, it's not going anywhere. Let's take a look around Taka Pass. I'm a bit worried about the people who live around here. Okay, so I'm gonna search around and... Ooh, birds. Get a good 8 praise out of that. Actually, really quickly, I want to see about 300 to get to the next upgrade to the ink pots. Let's see, this is Devil Gate here, and I think I actually want to do this one real quick. Wow, I could almost combo the dead fish. Again, that's the power of just getting an upgrade to my weapons. And slash. Okay. A few more hits, and there we go. Okay, I think I can once again kind of yes, one cycle it. Restore a bit of bamboo for us, so naturally there's gonna be pandas here, right? Nope, tigers. Yeah, there are no pandas anywhere in this game, and I do find that just a touch weird. It's a tiger. Why doesn't it like fish? Fine, I'll give it meat. I think I can slash this rock. Strangely nothing here. So I'll go ahead and run over this way. Over there is a city checkpoint, which we can't really do a ton with right now, but it's still worth noting. Hey, stop right there. How dare you walk around our turf without permission? I won't let you get away with it. I'm Molly of the Molsters. All the territory beneath Taka Pass is under our control. We can't just allow people to come wandering in as they please. How are we supposed to relax with intruders like you around? I'll have to get you to leave some of that behind to make up for it. You know what I mean? That gold-colored thing used in shops. Huh? Oh, I get it. You're just a pack of thieves extorting money. Well, pigs will fly before you shake us down. We should teach you a lesson. You got some nerve. Fine. If that's the way you wanted it, you'll regret this. Come on, men. Molsters, the special dust cloud formation. So you got a little bit of a mini game where basically you just need to target their leader. Ugh. It'll take a lot more than that to hurt me. You want to fight? Let's fight properly. All right, so he's gonna cross. Wait. There he is. Ugh. Try to pick a fight, are you? Let's try this on for size. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Ah. Where's the boss now? Oh. Here is... Oh, dodge the mole. There he is. Ugh, I don't understand it. How do you manage to stick up to our special dust cloud trick? Had enough of hard-headed army? That'll teach you. Don't mess with the gods, fur face. Crime doesn't pay. Remember that. I expect you guys to stay on the straight and narrow now. I do know the difference between right and wrong. It's just that, well, I was lonely. No matter how long I wait down here, no one comes to see me. That's why I behaved the way I did. I just wanted to get your attention, that's all. Please, White Doggy, will you be my friend? I promise I'll behave myself from now on. Honest. You're just what I need, Doggy. If you stay, then I won't have to be lonely anymore. This is just getting stranger by the minute. I know I shouldn't show my feelings like this. I'll go back underground now and shed my tears in private. I suppose it's goodbye then. Go back and visit soon, won't you, Doggy? And we get this little object, which, if I take it back to the entrance of Taka Pass, which looks like there's... Oh, no, I just need to go back this way. And I'm supposed to return this to... Okay, still have it in hand. I need to return it to the Tea Master. But those mischievous moles took my most precious belonging. Hey, that's my precious teacup, isn't it? Did you snatch it back from those meddlesome moles for me? Thank you, this is my good luck charm for doing business. Well, one good deed deserves another. Here. Obtain a golden mushroom. What do you think? It's pretty impressive, eh? A customer of mine gave it to me as payment a while back, but it's got such a divine air. I had no idea what to do with it. It's yours now anyway, Pooch. Do with it what you will. So we got a bit of a trading side quest, kind of similar to the Bigoron sword stuff in Ocarina of Time. And, oh, wait. Want to show this off. Bamboo shoots. You can actually dig them up and actually fill up your astral pouch. Which I didn't really need because my astral pouch is actually full now. So it's kind of useless to me now. But still, worth noting. And you come down here and... That doesn't seem ominous. Ha! I was just looking for something tasty to put in my pot. You'll do nicely, little mutt. The horrible Mrs. Cutter! You should keep us going until my husband catches us a big beast. She will chase you down and will try to do damage to you, but you cannot defeat her. Let's see if I'm not... Okay, can't dig anything in here, so there's nothing there. There is some stuff to talk about when it comes to the cutters specifically. Like they are based off of a folktale, but I'm gonna go more into it once we learn more about them and once their part in Okami is over. But just know they are technically based off of a fable. So I'm gonna go up this way. And there's a lady up over here. I don't understand. The mermaid springs always given us such lovely fresh water. How can it dry up all of a sudden? Maybe it has something to do with this ominous gate. But in all seriousness, I do want to do this because I think this is actually really dang handy, even though it is technically optional. At least I think it's optional. I don't know. I've always done it every playthrough, no matter what. All right, and then the yellow imp for round 2. Okay, wait for him to pop out of the ground and power slash to get him out and ow, dang it. I was hoping to one cycle him. Power slash his butt. Is that it? That is it. Restore the water flow. And get 15 praise out of this. Nice. It's wonderful that the mermaid springs come back to life. Maybe it's thanks to the legendary power of the mermaids. Have you heard the story? This spring's like a path for them. Sometimes they come up from the bottom of the ocean. There are other springs just like this all across Nippon. The mermaids come up to the ground to visit their favorite places. See, part of the water's surface is shining faintly. If you throw a mermaid coin in there, the path will open up. Oh, I thought you were going to give me a mermaid coin. But yes, this does reveal something about this game that is pretty dang handy to know now. Whenever you see that swirl, and you have a mermaid coin, or even an ability later on, you can actually warp to different places. That's your fast travel system. Alright, so I need to run up because I think our next stop will be... what was the name of this place? Kusa Village, yes. Man, this pathway is a lot longer than I thought it would be. Welcome to Kusa Village. Yikes! What's this creepy evil atmosphere in this village? There's no curse zone here, but I definitely sense evil. And that evil is slowly draining away your ink pots. With all the luck, I wanted to do some trading over at the Gale Shrine, but it's been taken over by some monsters and there's panic all around. Oh well, I suppose I'll have to make it the best of it now. Let's see what you're selling. You sell gold dust, a pinwheel, which is again something for trading, and an infinity judge. So yeah, you can already get a stronger weapon than Snarling Beast. That is actually an issue I sometimes have with Okami, is that sometimes the weapons feel a little clustered together if you're playing this correctly. Like, I think if I just sell a few things, like, I'm gonna sell a few of the treasures that I have an excessive amount of. Yeah, I could already buy the Infinity Judge and just get rid of, Snarling Beast. Making it so I've never used it once, and yet I already have a better version of it. Even without the gold dust. It's kind of stupid, but yeah. Final Fantasy VIII, you can get the best weapon for Squall in the first chapter. Yeah. But yes, your ink pots will be slowly drained, and on top of that, you can't use your celestial brush. And looks like the evil is spread to a lot of this town. Hello, little doggy. This flower bed used to really be pretty, you know. It was full of flowers, all thriving on the fountain water. But the wind stopped, and the water dried up, and now... But I'm watering them every day. I have to get them blooming again. Looks like it's filled with dead grass. But I'm watering them every day. I have to get them blooming again. You have to admire her drive. You have to admire her for that. And can't do anything with that Konohana bloom because, again, there's no way to use this little celestial brush in here. And... go up here. Talk to Princess Fuse, or Fuse? I'm just gonna go with Fuse. Oh, this is most unfortunate. I have been possessed at a momentary lapse in vigilance, and I was trying so hard to defend this village. Now I shall be reduced to a horrid curse zone. Alas, my strength, it wanes. All is lost. We have a new enemy type. These are, I think, purple imps. And, yep, they fly now. And the flute is actually a blow dart. And Cat 4 will finish them. Great. Alright, see if I can defeat them before my ink fully drains away. Yep. And that gets rid of the evil. Huh? Have I been freed from the evil curse? You have saved me, but I do not know how. What the heck happened, sweetness? Oh, are you familiar with my family, the Satomi house? No, I can see now that you are not. Still, you may be of great service to me yet. Will you not listen to what I have to say? You just keep talking, pretty lady. Isun's listening. Oh, thank you. I am Princess Fuse, priestess of the Gale Shrine. The Gale Shrine stands atop Mount Kamichi. Kazagami, the god of wind, is enshrined there. The wind blowing down from there keeps the monsters away. Known as the Divine Wind, it is venerated as our protector. However, it suddenly stopped blowing one day, and that has allowed the monsters to sneak into our village. Even I, the last remaining priestess here, was nearly slain. That horrible monster is behind all of this. Will you hear the rest of my story? There's only one explanation for why the Divine Wind stopped. It's a horrible monster, Crimson Helm. The beast now dwells within the Gale Shrine. The monsters in this area have all been under Crimson Helm's control ever since he appeared in Taka Pass 100 years ago. My people, the Satomi House, keepers of the Gale Shrine, have been battling the beast and his minions ever since. But last year, the fiends attacked and killed the head priest while he was weakened by the sickness, and the Gale Shrine fell into their hands. I remember hearing that story. It was big news in these parts. If only I could vanquish Crimson Helm and free the Gale Shrine. But I am no match for the evil barrier that now bars entry. There is only one hope now. Only the warriors who serve the Satomi House can right this wrong. Our last remaining hope for defeating Crimson Helm is the Satomi K9 Warriors. The Satomi K9 Warriors have protected the shrine and served the Satomi House for ages, but alas, they are now scattered throughout Nippon. If we could bring them together again, they could break the barrier and retake the shrine. Really? Then why don't you just summon those pups on back? I have already tried, but I have yet to receive any word of their coming. I sense their presence nearby, but I have yet to find them. But if they were attacked or injured, or even worse, I beg you, would you please sniff out their whereabouts? You might find this useful. You obtained the K9 tracker. I sense 5 of the Satomi canine warriors here in this village. They've a temperamental bunch and don't take kindly to strangers, but they should return to me once they see the canine tracker. The canine tracker will guide you in their direction. Please, use it, along with your strength, to find them. Leave it to us, Weakness. We'll get them all back without a scratch. Can't wait to see how she thanks us, Ami. Oh, you soon, you little perv. So yeah, we have a little bit of a mission, and yep, as you might expect, the canine warriors are actually based off of a Japanese fairy tale about a princess who had a bunch of dogs as warriors and her guard. At least, I think it was a princess. I know that there is a fairy tale involving a bunch of canine warriors, and that's what this is based off of. No, not that. By the gods, I vow to... You won't ever... Huh? Oh, it's Susano. He's one tenacious dude. Wonder what he's doing here. I bet he's having a nightmare about getting beat up by monsters. Seems rather frantic. It'd be funny if it weren't so sad. That dream again. Is there no escape? I thought by coming to the village. Hey there, Pops. Floundering around in your dreams too? Must be nice to be able to nap in the middle of the day like that. Greatest warrior ever, my foot. Booty, a little bug? Oh, here to disturb my meditation again. Even in my dreams, I'm hard at work devising strategies for defeating that crimson something or other. I came here to pray for victory at the Gale Shrine, but lo and behold, that crimson something or other occupies the shrine. Well, with my invincible sword, there's no need to pray, but mankind's fate rests with me. I must be fully prepared. First, I must sit here and come up with a well-thought-out plan. No, where was I? Plan? Yeah, right, that's just your excuse to sleep. Hey, sometimes some of the better ideas can sometimes come from dreams. Especially story ideas. I mean, hey, if Twilight Princess came about because of a dream that Aonuma had about him being a wolf. Let's see. Cut this rock and... Oh, hey! I think these are tanuki, I'm gonna say. And, oh, hey, they can eat fish. Hey, 147. And let me double check that those are tanuki and I'm not wrong. Sea nightingale. No, it's just regular raccoons. Okay. Sea tigers. So I have most of the animals at least logged into the thing. I just need to find the rest of them. Let's see, bestiary. Oh, they're blue imps, not purple imps. Okay. Let's see, second fight against Waka. They have to be very distinct about that. It looks like one of our canine buddies is just beyond this wall. Okay, first off, gonna feed you. You know, a little bribery never hurt to get him to come back. I am full. My master, Princess Fuse, has summoned me. However, I didn't want to go straight home. You heard that, Ami? This means this dog's one of the Satomi canine warriors. Canine warrior Ray. Now that my stomach is full, I will return to my master. See? Bribery works. I thought they were human. You think these flea bags are going to be any help? Also, if you're worried about not having the feedbacks, don't worry. I think in each cave where they're located, You can get just free feedbacks of meat, which is what the dogs eat. Alright, so the next one is, I think, down this way? Just past this little bamboo fence. And what a pickle I'm in. Oh, what a cute wolf. I'm in a pickle right now, Wolfie. I'm a craftsman and I work with bamboo, as you can see. But I can't get it to any to work on right now. Oh, I should burden you with my problems, Wolfie. Boy, that must have been some big pickle if you're confiding in a wolf. Oh, hello there, little sprite. Here to listen to the old man ramble? I always gathered bamboo over in Sasa Sanctuary in Taka Pass, but I haven't been able to get in there lately. Spiral clans suddenly closed the entrance to Sasa Sanctuary. Oh, how I do wish I could craft my bamboo ware. I'm an old man and it's all I have left. To make matters worse, the festival's just around the corner. I usually sell my work there, but I'm running out of time. Oh, it ain't the end of the world, Gramps. What we've got ourselves mixed up in now, Ami. So, come over here and... That isn't suspicious. Wake up this little doggo. What's the dog doing here? I think he's trying to say something. Let me listen carefully. I can understand some animals. Swagging his tail. Bet it's the canine tracker. What's that? Give me some food. I'm hungry. Sheesh. We just met and he's begging for food? What terrible manners. Give me some food. I'm hungry. Love it. Also, I probably need to buy more feedbacks. Because there's a couple more dogs that I need to feed. Okay, 167. I am full. Canine Warrior Chi. Now my stomach is full, I will return to my master. You heard that, Ami? Can you believe these guys? So I'm gonna go into Mr. Bamboo's house real quick, because I think there might be something in here. Yes! Stray bead. Okay, nothing else in here other than a bamboo shoot. Actually, how do bamboo shoots taste? Because I know that they're edible. I know they're like a kind of snack that you can eat, but I don't know how they would taste, honestly. So follow the tracker and let me see. Oh yeah, I can also cure this, which the tracker is telling me I should because there's a dog here. Hopefully that skull isn't the dog. Gosh, I hope. $177. What's the dog doing here? Give me some food, I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to buy some more food. Ami, why are you standing so far away from this dog? I am full. Canine Warrior shit. Okay, now the return and... Okay, that should be 3 out of... I think... She said 5? Canine Warriors in this area. Okay, but first I need to see... Okay, it's still a long way away from being able to buy gold dust. But I can at least buy the pinwheel for for the trade side quest. Alright, so I think what I need to do next is I need to go up the pathway kind of by where the palace is. And take advantage of that Konohana Blossom. Hop up. And there's a couple of roosters here. Can I head and feed them and get some praise? Getting closer and closer to that also coveted 300 praise needed for an ink pod recovery. Get glass beads. And there's another chest over there, but we can't do anything about it right now. So for now, let's hop into this little cave because I'm pretty sure at the end of it... Yes! Give me some food. There you go, Ko. I am full. K9 Warrior Ko. Can you believe these guys? Hey, Ami, how many of those K9 warriors does that make? Maybe we should go talk to Princess Fuse. Okay, slash those up and get some items. And also, even though I might as well mention this right now, I'm gonna keep Snarling Beast on for a bit, just so I can have at least some use of it before I switch over to the Infinity Judge. I figure I might as well mention that now. You know, get on the Dang it. At least give it some time to shine before it's quickly outdone by its successor. Okay, so run over to the palace. Hey boy, do you want some food? Hey Ami, that Fleabag's giving you the evil eye. I think it knows the canine tracker you got there. What's that? My master, Princess Fuse, has summoned me. First, I wish to try out the skills I've honed on my journey. You hear that, Ami? Princess Fuse forbids me to join in fruitless battles. But I want to prove your right to bear the canine tracker. Hey, you got a lot of nerve picking a fight with us. Well, bring on, you Fleabag, right? You can't continue the story until you do this fight. Gotta fight against a canine warrior. And this one actually has a pretty amusing attacking move. I wanted to show it, please. Show me the fun move, please. Okay, while it's flashing, it is completely invincible, so just dodge out of the way. So long as that orb is glowing, just move. Okay, are you gonna do the fun move? Are you gonna do the fun move? Please, 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 please. Please do your fun move. Come on, do your fun move. You have a fun move. Please, 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 please. Ah, no. Don't worry, I think there is another canine warrior that we will have to fight, so I'll wait until then to hopefully see that move. Worthy opponent, I see. Let us fight where we have more room. You hear that, Ami? Sounds like fun. This time we'll be playing for keeps. Bring it on, Fleabag. You're gonna wish you went straight back to Princess Fuse when we're done with ya. Hey, wait, if he's been summoned by the princess, then maybe this one is another one of the Satomi canine warriors. Canine Warrior Tay. I'm done toying with you. Now you shall feel the wrath of the Satomi Power Orb. Satomi Power Orb? Ha! Bring it on, dog breath. We ain't afraid. Oh, Tay? I thought I heard something out there. You two are fighting, are you? Huh? Fighting? Oh, of course not. Just some friendly wrestling. Look, not a scratch on either of us. Well, at least now we have 5 of the Satomi Power Orbs. But you've been naughty doggies. Why did you not come home immediately when I summoned you? Hey, Princess, what's with those Satomi Power Orbs? Each Satomi K9 warrior bears an orb of a different virtue. The Satomi Power Orbs are the Satomi House's greatest treasure. I need the orb's power to break Crimson Helm's barrier. But the K9 warriors never listen when I summon them back. And 3 of them are yet to be accounted for. I fear something may have happened to them. But there is no one I could send out to help them. Hey, what's that look, lady? Okay, I get the hint. We'll find the rest of them too. After all, I said we get them all back without a scratch. Wonderful, I'll be forever grateful. I know the general locations of the remaining 3 K9 warriors. I shall mark them on your map. So there is one just outside of Taka Pass, there's one in the forest, and there's one back at Kamiki. You have the K9 tracker. They shall return here once you have shown it to them. That is, if they have not been injured or even worse. Please hurry. You must get the power orbs and break the barrier. And if I'm not mistaken... Yep, I can feed the K9 warrior that I fought. Alright, let's go out and look for our dog. Okay. I think I can hop down here and, yep, get a nice little shortcut. They're out, the flowers are out. I give them water every day. Okay, you don't do anything else. I thought you would give me praise, but no. Okay. Let's see, now that I got that bonus from the thing, can I buy... No, okay. And also, I think I've used Snarling Beast enough. So let's go ahead and use the Infinity Judge. Which, oh, that artwork is so sick. And... that is such a cool effect on that weapon. It's so cool. Just it floating apart and putting itself back together. Such a neat effect. Okay, so the first one is just past that gate, which means it's probably over in Sasa Sanctuary. Monkey. All right, let's continue. So hop down and let's keep moving. Can't do anything with those quite yet. All right. So there's a guy over there, so I'm gonna go and talk to him real quick. Huh. Push it, this wall's exhausting. Ah, have you caught the scent of it too, Pooch? The scent of the secret place that welcomes only the good-hearted. The scent of Sasa Sanctuary. Everyone that tries to go there gets lost around here. But the secret gate there has to be a clue. This must be the place. It's where all the sparrows live, right? Well, I saw one of the young sparrow girls coming out there. So I'm sure the sanctuary must be around here somewhere. Alright, hopefully it hasn't gone off to that nasty couple. Yeah. Actually, I might want to save Sasa Sanctuary for later. You'll see why. Because I need to get something else before I can confront it. Though, then again, something does unlock. I do get something in Sanctuary that might act as a nice time saver, so... yeah, let's just go ahead, go through the gates, and unlock the way to Sasa Sanctuary. Welcome to Sasa Sanctuary. Bamboo Village, Sasa Sanctuary. Ami, isn't this the place that Mr. Bamboo mentioned? He said he couldn't get any bamboo to make his bamboo wear. Hey, chirp. Hey, you, Scruffy, what are you doing in Sasa Sanctuary? Skipping in here with that innocent look on your face? You have a lot of nerve for a wolf. You know, this is the turf of the Sparrow Clan, right? We can't just let you turn around and leave. Oh, no. We'll tan your hide and send you packing. Boss, let this cocky mutt have it. Hey, Scruffy, do you even know who this is? This is the mighty leader of the Sparrow Clan. That's right, the great Jamba. Big Daddy Jamba. Okay, boss, take it away. He's all yours. Chirp. Uh-oh. The boss is seriously angry. That is one angry bird. What the heck is going on? Listen up, Scruffy. The boss's precious daughter's been kidnapped, and he's mad. We're doing everything we can to find her. We searched all over. No one's getting through that gate until she's safe and sound. So, go on, off with ya. Huh? They're not even gonna let us in? What's that? Okay, so I can't even enter this place. Okay. I remember you can get a mermaid coin in Sasa Sanctuary, so I was hoping to use that to hopefully teleport back to Kamiki. And have a little bit of a time saver. But that's not gonna happen, obviously. I drew a circle. There we go. All right, 230. And okay. So can't really rescue the daughter of the Sparrow Clan right now. We need certain something in order to actually unlock that. And hey, it's a doggo. Not one of the canine warriors, but it's still a dog. Okay, just keep on running down, and we need to head back to Agata Forest. So... see, I think the pinwheel, I think I can turn into... yeah, I can just give it to this tea customer. Did you buy that for me? Yes, I'll give him the pinwheel. And we get 10 prices for it. And that's it. That's all the pinwheel is used for. Is it overly worth it? Again, there's a ton of potentially missable praise in this game. And a lot of excess of it. But again, it's early game. I want as much praise as possible. So I can max out my ink pots as quickly as possible. Alright, go over and... oh, it's you again. Have you seen my dog Ume? He's always with me when he's fishing. He disappeared while I wasn't looking. You don't think he could have fallen into the deep abyss, have you? People call it Whopper. They say a swallow of the moon reflected on the water's surface. You don't think Whopper swallowed my Ume too, do you? Well, can't find him alone. Maybe I'll go talk to that lady who's visiting Hitoshio Spring. Hitoshio Spring is just up above. Like if we go up here. And it's Kushi. Water here is so lovely and cool. Now, time to get to work. Here's the barrel. Why you looking here? It's Kushi. What's you up to here, sweetie? Oh, it's you, snowing you soon. I'm here making preparations for the annual Kamiki Festival. I've come to get water for the holy sake we offer to the gods. People say that the water here at Hitoshio Spring has divine power. We always mix it with the holy sake we use for the festival. That way we can make 8 purification sake. Whoa, hold it right there, sister. 8 purification sake? You mean the sacred drink of ancient legend? That's right, it goes back to the legend of Nagi and Shiranui. It was a miraculous sake that they used to defeat Orochi. Apparently they got the beast drunk and cut off its heads. It certainly smells strong enough to intoxicate anything. I don't know if the legend's really true or not, but we offer sake to the gods at festival time and pray for peace. By the way, sweetie, you planning on filling this barrel with water? That's right, we need enough for all the villagers. So I had to fill this barrel to the brim. But how are you gonna fill up such a big barrel with water? And even if you can, how are you gonna carry it back to the village? That's a good point. I hadn't thought of that because Susano usually takes care of it. He can handle the barrel as if it was light as a feather. There's no way I can manage on my own, though. How silly of me not to think this through. I wonder how I'm gonna get the spring water to the barrel. Silly girl. So can't do anything about this right now? Because we don't have any way of controlling water. But this is important for later. Okay, so I'm gonna come in here and store the grass in here. And I'm gonna bloom that to get me. I really thought there was gonna be a stray bead in here. Huh. Weird. Alright, and as you can clearly see, there is a spot right here for mermaid coin, if you need to. I'm gonna run around a little bit and hello, dears. $265. Nothing around here. Okay. Well, that's fine. I can just go over and... Okay, so it's nighttime now, which hopefully means now I can go and talk to that boy from earlier. Kokaru. Because getting his dog is actually required for what's coming. Where is he? I suppose while I'm at it, I might as well try and bloom some of these plants over here. See if I can get stuff. A wooden bear. It's another treasure. Okay, that one wasn't just a thing. It was just, I straight up missed. Okay, exorcism slip S. And did I feed these rabbits? I did, okay. Where's the boy? I know he's somewhere around here. Oh, there he is. Okay, you're not helpful at all. So I guess my first stop is going back to Kimichi. For that, I can go up this way. But I think going through this cave will provide me with, I believe, a shortcut back to Kamiki. Yep, basically. At least I don't have to go through the water too much. You know what? Let's bring out the sun. Let's get some music going. All right, there we go. That's better. Okay, leap over and let's go back to Kamiki. Come on, there we go. Canine tracker's out. There's a dog nearby. So that means, yep. Right over here, and how long are you planning to just sit there? You remind me of a certain statue I saw somewhere. Is that the canine tracker? Have you come to take me back to my master? You hear that, Ami? You must be on an errand for Princess Fusei, if you bear that. But I shall not move from here, for the festival shall begin soon. Canine Warrior Chu. You gotta be kidding me. You're one of the Satomi Canine Warriors? You're ignoring the princess's summons to wait for the festival? Come back here tonight. We need to have the man-to-man talk. Suddenly wish I didn't change it back to daytime. That might have saved me some time. Oh well, I guess in the meantime, I can at least do a little bit of item hunting, I guess. Seriously, how do I... There we go. Get an exorcism slip S. Because, yeah, there are a few straight beats around Kamiki that I actually did miss on my first go around. Alright, so go over this way, and now that we have Vine, can latch onto here. Summoning Jutsu. He just starts doing a bunch of hand gestures. I mean, to be fair, Ami does have some ninja-like skills. Like, if you actually run out of ink pots, while it's waiting to recharge, Ami actually does do, like, wolf kung fu. Like, she'll just start doing different kicks and something resembling punches. Because she loses her ability to use the divine instrument and she runs out of ink pots. So she'll just do that as an alternative. And it's pretty amusing to watch, actually. In fact, we could have gotten a chance to see that back in Kusa Village, but I defeated those enemies way faster, way quicker than the ink pots were allowed. Let's see. Sis, this tree suddenly burst out in flowers. What's going on? I get it. This is a dream. It's something. It just hit me. I wake up from it. That can be arranged. She thinks she's dreaming, eh? Give her a good whack. That'll wake her up. Ouch! Huh? Am I still dreaming? So flowers really did just burst all over the tree? It can't be. Surely miracles don't happen, do they? Does it have to believe in miracles? A bit. And these are the fruits that drop because of the whole restoring the different guardian saplings. So for one, we get a golden peach, get a bullhorn, And what about this one? Crystal. But there is one more. Oh, right. Every time you enter the gate, you talk to Sakia. Great Mother Okami Amaterasu. The vile creatures that threaten our world are growing in strength. It is of the utmost importance that we exercise great caution. As you rejuvenate each guardian sapling, I sprout a new fruit. These are known as guardian fruit. They contain wondrous treasures that I am honored to offer you. Each time you revive a sapling, you may return to Kamiki for more. Here, receive my offering. Your journey will be a long one, but perhaps this will aid you. May the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. Got that for a ball? Revive a sapling, you get some fruit. Don't be shy, there's nothing like a present for that from a hot babe. So I'm actually going to go into the Cave of Nagi, because there was actually something I missed on my first go around that I can't believe I missed. And for that, I actually need to go way far in. Okay. Swimming over. Okay, jump and let's keep going. Because I think this is going to be somewhere in this area. The thing that I missed on my first go around. I think it's over here. Yes! It was a stray bead. I've had a stray bead number 1. I was missing that the whole time. Alright, and I'm missing at least 1 in Kamiki. About 2 in Shinshu. I think this one is Hana Valley, I want to say. I think that's Hana Valley. A couple in Nagata. Some in the Sutsa. Alright. Alright, let's go back. Keep on running through this very nice location. Again, this is a really nice and peaceful spot. Like, this is the kind of spot that I would love to take a nap in. Like, especially like right next to this pool of water. I feel like that would be the best place to just chill in. Okay, and jump. And into the giant pillar of light, where we exit the other side and presumably fall off a cliff. It's still brought daylight out, so it's still gonna be waiting a bit for nighttime to come. I guess in the meantime, I could try and search for that last straight bead, because I think I can get every Kamiki Village straight bead at this point in time. I just need to look for it. Like, I think the last one is off in this direction? Like, it's kind of about where we learn Lily Pad. Did that. Alright, I need to Lily Pad right here. Up here. Maybe No. Here? I think it's somewhere around a tuft of 3 pieces of grass. That's generally where you want to be looking for any treasure chests. It's just one of those gamer intuition things that I've learned to pick up. Okay, maybe not. Here? No. What about here? No. No. Also, sometimes if you just dig at random spots, sometimes it'll actually give you a random treasure at times. Oh, here it is. Alright, and with that, that should be every Kamiki Village street beat. Yep, that's all of them. Can I make it? Can I make it? Yes, I can. With that, let's go ahead and just kind of wander around the village a little bit, wait for time to pass. Yes, canine tracker. I know the dog is there. I just need to wait until nighttime, which looks like it's just about. Make the music kind of turn on and off with this Tomy Canine Warrior music as well as the usual Kamiki Village music. Come on, nighttime, come on. Actually, Mr. Orange, do you have anything to say with me? Where'd that Kushi go? It's nearly time for the Kamiki Village Festival. Okay, yeah. I already encountered Kushi. Cut out that watermelon. And, oh yeah, also another thing. You can just pick up animals like this. I have caught the chicken. It's mine now. Where'd it go? Where'd my food at? So you can't really take the animals too far, though. That's the sad part. Link, stop messing with the chickens. Kamiki Orange. Wait, wrong franchise. No, but this game is basically a Zelda-like. Kitsune Kamiki Orange. This juicy orange is the pride of Kamiki. And don't worry, it grows back. Don't worry about it. Though it is really funny that he could cut up a person's house like that. Alright, doggo, what's your excuse for not going back? Men settle their differences at night. Man to man, fist to fist. Man to man, fist to fist. Don't you mean Dr. Wolf, paw to paw? You gonna let this pug talk to you like that on me? Heck yeah, we are. Alright, are you gonna do the funny move? Please do the funny move. Please do the funny move. Okay, so it's gonna do full-fledged combos, just like the previous Canine Warrior. Okay, so again, just dodge out of the way of its... Oh, crap, this thing does one whole solar energy of damage. That's not good. Okay, just keep on comboing it. I don't think it's going to be doing that move. I think that comes later. Because you do get a chance to fight more of the Canine Warriors later. Okay, just get far away from it, and... there we go. Okay, that's fine. Okay, you got some explaining to do, Fleabag. How are you ignoring the princess's summons to wait for a festival? I am not the real Hayabusa. The real Hayabusa died along with Mushi's father when they were attacked by monsters deep in the forest. I happened to pass by about that time, but I was too late. Right before Hayabusa died, she begged me to protect Mushi. She foretold the coming of an evil arrow from the sky, an arrow that would kill Mushi on the night of the full moon. That is how I came to live here in this village. I have been waiting for the full moon of the festival season. Nobody knows that I was not the real Hayabusa, as we are the same breed. The night of the full moon draws near. I shall not move from here. My duty is to fulfill Hayabusa's dying wish. I must protect Mushi. You obtained Loyalty Orb. We got a Satobi Power Orb, Ami. Was that about... What was all she said Hayabusa foretold? Something or other about an arrow that would kill Mushi? That's not a very happy story for such a festive season. Hope it's not related to that legend about Orgy and the arrow. But yes, each of the orbs on the Canine Warriors, each of them actually have different inscriptions on them, and each of them have different meanings and different virtues. With Hayabusa's being loyalty. Alright, so now I need to run in. Oh, hey! You can see the constellations of the different brush techniques up in the sky. As long as it's nighttime, anyway. Like, that's Kakagame, the one that gave us Cherry Bomb. Alright, now that I got at least one of the orbs, hopefully I can unlock the next one that's in Nagata Forest. Okay, just keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. And right about here. All right, let's move on. Okay, now that I have it, now that I have at least one power orb, does that mean that I can get the next one that's over here? No. Boy, you know I need you, right? Like, you're actually required? Am I missing something? Because I'm pretty sure that can't do anything else until I get you to do some fishing. Because, yeah, I can't do anything with that right now. And I can't exactly do anything with water until I do the sanctuary thing. But I can't do that until I deal with the whole, to unlock a certain ability. At least I don't think. So, actually, let me test something real quick. Let me see if I just need to find some kind of trigger for this. Like, maybe I need to actually go into the cutter's house for this. Oh, wait. Before that. I saw out of the corner of my eye. Glass beads. There we go. Okay, so the cutter's house is just straight ahead. Okay. Sounds good to me. See. Oh! I'm not in the mood to play your game. But I think if I do, I think I get a straight bead for my efforts. Okay, so find my way up here and get more glass beads. Let's see, hop down here. And I think right here. Yes. Blow up the ceiling so I can hop down. See, nothing in here. Hey, what are you doing back here, Mutt? You got some nerve coming into people's houses like that. You wouldn't even make a magnificent snack, you scrawny mongrel. I wonder if there will be a moon again tonight. Moonlight can be a real nuisance for us, you know. It seems to give us strange powers and makes us show our true colors. So it makes it hard to keep up a pretense of normal life. And we get so hungry on nights like that too. Okay. Hopefully that's the final trigger I need to get what I need. Huh? Oh, what a tasty looking mutt you are. First a sparrow and now a dog. This is gonna be quite a feast. The dreadful Mr. Cutter, and also I love the fact that his mustache are just two knives. That's actually really clever. Or should I say, cleaver? Well, look, come on. Nope, nope, I'm not taking damage from you, Mr. Cutter. Stay away from me. Man, I guess he didn't like my pun. All right, let's head back into Agata Forest and see if it actually will trigger it this time. Please. Because I definitely need some ability for this. If not, I have to wait until it's nighttime again. Okay, yeah, it is. I'm gonna have to wait until it's nighttime. Dang it. Man, if only there were a way to not make me wait. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Alright, run over and... Yes, we're waiting until it's nighttime, I guess. And yeah, I think I'll go ahead and sell some stuff, and maybe I can buy some of that gold dust from, Kitsune Village. Let's see, do I have any other duplicates? Yes, I do. Okay. And what about fish? Well, I could at least afford one thing of gold dust from Kitsune Village. So let's get going. I'll say, with how long it takes for me to run up there, it'll probably be nighttime by the time I come back. Okay, run around, and just another one of those cat statues. Definitely need to remember those. And straight up here past these monkeys. And And look at the detail about just running forward. Just look at the nice, like, oranges and yellows that they use. It's so nice. Again, the art direction in this game is phenomenal. Alright, so let's buy a single gold dust. And let's go ahead and upgrade the Infinity Judge. There, now it's even more powerful. Again, just making a lot of my previous weapons more and more obsolete as I go along. And yeah, that is kind of the thing about Okami weapons, is that even though sometimes they can provide extra abilities, they're usually not all that useful, to be honest. Like ink bullets, I almost never use those, so I almost never use Snarling Beast as a result. So it really is just, these things are just stat sticks, essentially. At least within their own respective weapon classes. Let's see, 288. See, I can make my way up there, but I can't really do anything once I get to the top of that anyway. Not until much later. See, running around and hey, more trees for me to bloom. Plus, I think there might be. Oh, there's another devil gate. Might as well do it. Okay, and slash. And oh yeah, you can also see your sub weapon just kind of hanging out on your back. Like you can see the devout beads hanging right next to the Infinity Judge. Almost forgot about that little detail. Slash that. It also shows you how many bullets you have left if you're using a rosary as your sub. $304. Then feed the deer, which are just hanging out in the bamboo. Again, why aren't there pandas? I know the pandas are China, and this is supposed to be in Japan, but still. Let's see, there's a weird man over here that's just hanging out near a pile of leaves. Bloom the tree. How many times can I fail at drawing a circle? There we go. And we also have some foxes around here. Let's see. Yeah, you just eat meat exclusively. Bingo! There it is. My pendulum is calling out to me. The treasure must be buried here. What are you there, Yapooch? Want to help me dig up the treasure? Alright. Can't do anything about that until much later. Let's see, there's a giant boulder here, but we can't do anything about it. And oh, looks like it's about to be nighttime, so I need to reach Mr. Carter's house. And oh, hey, horses! Oh, wait. Did I just spook the horses there for a second? Hang on, I need to see this. I need to see this. Just the animation of them being spooked is so funny. Oh, that's good. Well, I think I just found my new source of entertainment for the next couple hours. I am way too easily amused if that were the case. All All right, anyways, have enough praise. I think the 350, I think, is the last bit of ink pot upgrades that I need. Let's see, 8. Or maybe the second to last. I know it's either 9 or 10 ink pots are the maximum you can carry in the entire game. So. Alright, it's almost nighttime. It's almost nighttime. There it is. There's the wolf howl I was expecting. Alright, so for this I need to go into the little hole that I created earlier. And you can see Ami's shadow there. Really neat. I am so hungry. Moon's very bright again tonight, isn't it? Moonlight can be a real nuisance for us. This is why I'm gonna grab you and drag you into the light. Ah, you saw me. You saw me. Where'd that shadow come from? Ain't a human, whatever it is. So you saw me. Now I'm going to kill you in the game. I'm gonna eat you all up. Bring it on, you spooks. Come out and fight. We have a new enemy. These are Tengu. All right, wait for the two of them to spawn up. There they are. So they're basically just aerial red imps. It's the best way I can describe them. They'll be able to block your attacks after a bit, but they are constantly in mid-air, unlike the red imps. You can also redirect their fans right up against them, and then they'll just become permanently grounded. Okay, slash to catch you off guard, and power slash isn't your full finisher. In fact, we don't even have access to their full finishers right now, but still, it's worth at least trying to power slash them and take them out in style. All right, knock you down to the ground and power slash. And slash. And I guess now I can kind of go into the cutters and how they're related to mythology. So there is a story, and it isn't about people that are pretending to be demons, though there are plenty of stories like that. This is more about a couple. One is a very kind old man, and the other is a very bitter and kind of wicked woman. And one day, the old man discovers a baby bird that disappeared from its nest. And so, while the old man wanted to take care of it, the old woman didn't. And so, but eventually, the old man discovers where the baby bird came from and returned it. And in exchange, he was given an option of either choosing a large gift or a small gift. He chose the small gift and became insanely rich. The old woman, wanting the gift, decides to pick the big one, but it turned out to be a box full of monsters and demons. All right, anyways, we just rescued Chun here. I better get home, otherwise Pop will be worried about me. But if I go alone, those monsters might catch me again. Would you come back with me to Sussa Village, doggy? Bah, this brat's a handful. Oh well, let's hang out with her for a bit. Stupid. Why, you little... Come on, doggy, let's go. But yeah, that's what the cutters are supposed to be. They're basically just... exclusively just the bitter old woman that basically wanted to abuse this bird. Alright, so Sussa Village is this way, yes. So, need to go over to the gate and return you to Big Daddy Jamba. Which is so close to Jumba, like from Lilo and Stitch, that I almost want to say it, but I know it's Jamba. Hey, Chirp. Hey, you, Scruffy. What are you doing in Sasa Sanctuary? The whole Sparrow tribe is on high alert at the moment. No one gets through this gate until the boss's daughter is found. Huh? Chun? Hi, I'm back. Chun, are you okay? Boss, she's back. Chun's back. Pop. I'm so sorry, Pop. I won't go out on my own again. Chirp. Uh-oh. The boss is delighted. You sure about that? The white doggy saved me, Pop. You'll give him something to thank him, won't you? Chirp. We now have access to the Sasa Sanctuary. Boss has accepted you. You're lucky. Okay, then. You better come inside. Okay, kind of dig up here, because there's the glowy spot. And we get a stray bead. See, there's another origin mirror there. And I think if I wander around, there should be... Well, there's a well there. And then one of those bamboo things where, like, the water drips down. You know what I'm talking about. Alright, if I'm not mistaken, behind here... Yes, there are some rats. Also, none of these birds can be fed with the feed bags. They're just treated as normal NPCs, so don't even bother. Welcome to Sparrow Inn. I'm hostess here. Let us know if there's anything you need. See, down that way is the hot spring. But if we go up... I think one of these rooms is up. That server was like blocking my way there for a second. A salsa cake. Salsa egg rolls. Dang, now I kind of want egg rolls now. That sounds really good, actually. Yep, there's a merchant here. And you sell feed bags, mostly the usual stuff. And here is one of those special dolls. You know, the ones that are always missing at least one eye. And... can pop open to reveal stuff, including a stray bead. When we go into this room, there should be a servant, the one that rescued Chun. Okay, you don't say anything else, otherwise the green arrow would have popped over your head. And then, if we go to the other side... nothing in here. And go into here. Salsa dumplings. Salsa hotchpotch. Salsa crab. Salsa fish. Salsa meat. And... salsa rice. Alright. So there's nothing there. What do you say? It's him. It's gotta be him. No, I did not mean to go back into the room. No. Out of the room. And this time, we're gonna go and take the elevator up. Because in here is Big Daddy Jamba. We've been waiting for you. You did a great job fighting Chun. We want to thank you too. When I told Pop about everything you did, he was really surprised. Weren't you, Pop? Chirp. Uh-oh. The boss is very impressed with you. We want to give you everything in these baskets as a reward. The rest of the inn down below. And the hot spring behind the inn is great for relaxing. So yeah, we just get a bunch of free items for this. It's pretty nice. I don't think any of them are really required even for side stuff. Like, I don't think any of them have a straight bead in it. At least I don't remember there being one. So he steals glass beads, but it's still nice to pick these up regardless. Wooden bear. And I think I'll just go ahead and power slash the last two. Holy bone, and looks like coral fragment. Yep. So yeah, just gonna go back down. And this time we need to go out towards the hot springs. And excuse me, wait a minute, please. This is Sasa Bathhouse, Sparrow Inn's famous thing. But I'm afraid the water's run out. We're closed at the moment. What do you mean there's no hot water? This is a hot spring, ain't it? It happened the other day. There was a sort of earthquake. I thought I heard a monster roar. Then the water just stopped flowing all of a sudden. Earthquake and a monster roar. Ever since then, I've been praying for the water to return, but it's not showing any signs of springing up again. All right. Hey, cut that out. We hate taking baths anyway. He's just burning himself. This is it. The end of the Sasa bathhouse. I already told you, we don't take baths, right, Furball? No bath on me. Oh, the smell of this bamboo sure brings back memories. The bamboo from Sasa Sanctuary smells like no other. Can't wait to get started making my bamboo wear. Must finish in time for the festival. Hey, it's the old bamboo dude. Oh, hello, Wolfie, little sprite. Thank you all for your help. Ever since you found the Sparrow's boss's missing daughter, entry to Sasa Sanctuary is possible again. I wish I could thank you somehow. Is there something you're having trouble with? Trouble? Nah, but that sparrow over there seems to have a problem. Oh, what's wrong, little sparrow? Please, leave me alone. I had to put things right. I won't set a bad example for the others. If I sacrifice my flesh to the gods, they will revive the spring. Here we go again. You wish to revive this dried up hot spring? I may be of some assistance in that case. What was that? This bamboo tube on my back reacts to underground minerals. I should be able to easily detect where the hot spring water is. Alright, so... Yep, we're gonna help dig up. Very well, I'll explain the hot spring digging minigame. I'll just explain on the way. Alright, I'm fine. Let's go. So we got ourselves a little bit of a mini game of sorts, where we have 3 minutes, which we can increase the amount of time by just getting stuff. And basically, we just need to guide Mr. Bamboo down to where he needs to go. And each of these different blocks will require different things in order to get past them. Some will require power slash, others will require digging, or even just headbutting if you're off to the side of them. Alright, dig up here and cut. I think this is like one of 2 that are absolutely required for a story. Most of them are going to be just kind of side stuff, but still, it's kind of interesting to try them out. Alright. Don't want you running into that. That'll subtract time. So, the power slash you so you can turn. And do that. Get some extra time. And then which one is it going to be, old man? Oh, this one. Dig that up. We summon the old geezer. Water! Water! The water's flowing again! See? Told you, my bamboo ware never lies. Well done, Ami. Thank you, both of you. I'll never forget this. You both have free access to the bathhouse whenever you want. Oh, I'll dance the hot spring hop forevermore. Hope you don't set any of your feathers on fire. Look, Ami, it's happening again. Ami doesn't care that this thing is about to drown. Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. I have remained hidden here, creeping along the water's surface. I, Nuragami, god of water, am happy to bestow upon you my power. Moisten the thirsty earth and restore the glory of nature. We now have the ability to control water. Nuragami. Oh, that's the god of water. That must mean you got the water spout brush technique. Ouch! Hey, I told you not to set yourself on fire, dude. Lucky for you, Ami needs to practice. Try putting out that fire with water. Alright, so draw a line from the water to whatever you're trying to wash. Ah! So clearly something was blocking the way. Close but not... Right here. There we go. Call this power spring. Water power is concentrated there. If you draw a line straight up from the bubbling water, I bet you can create an amazing column of water. Now you can create platforms using the water. That's what I'm talking about. Now you can control power springs. Hey, how come I can't jump that high normally? Maybe we could use this to find treasure in high places? Dig up the clover. And... get 5 praise. But hey, treasure! Okay, lacquerware set. And is there anything else? Nope. In that case, fill up that. And that presses down a switch, opening the way forward. And I think that will do it for now. So, next time on Okami, we go forth and search for the rest of the K9 warriors. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed that. And just as a quick rundown of next week, Wednesday will be, well, next week's schedule is just going to be basically the same as this week. So Wednesday will be more Pokemon Coliseum, Friday more Spirit Tracks, and then next Saturday will be more Okami. Though the week after will definitely have something different. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe out there, and y'all have a good rest of your day. This is Chronofahx, signing out.